hadn't set up that Give, Send, Go, which, by the way, is an alleged Christian website, but it's more Christian nationalism and racist KKK website that she has her fund me on, and she's got like over $300,000.
That woman who called a 5-year-old boy on the playground the N-word has raised $568,000. She's raised her goal to $1 million from like 100,000. She's not looking to raise money for legal fees or anything like that. She's claiming to feel unsafe because of a situation that
What's up, family? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here, especially those of you who continue to show love, drop comments, and share the truth when the mainstream looks the other way. We also want to give a big shout out to @AntKaren0 on TikTok for putting this story in the spotlight. If it weren't for creators like her, stories like this would just disappear. Today, we're talking about Shiloh Hendricks, a milk-colored woman who went viral for all the wrong reasons. She was caught on camera targeting a 5-year-old Blak autistic child. She didn't just accuse this baby of something he didn't do. She called him the N-word. And when someone tried to correct her, she said it again and again. You'd think the world would hold her accountable, right? Wrong. Instead, America did what America always does when someone is bold enough to be openly racist. They rewarded her with money, over $500,000, for attacking a Black child. Let's get into it.
That woman who called a 5-year-old boy on the playground the N-word has raised $568,000. She's raised her goal to $1 million from like 100,000. She's not looking to raise money for legal fees or anything like that. She's claiming to feel unsafe because of a situation that she's been put in, she said. They've been put into a situation. Baby, you got yourself into this situation. And one of her updates is like, I haven't been harmed, but we won't feel safe until we're able to just relocate. So that's how she's justifying the $1 million. It's one of the terms of uses that you have to clearly define your goal. So I guess calling a 5-year-old the N-word gets you $1 million. No offense, lady, but you didn't really look like you had that kind of lifestyle before this. Anyway, she's acting like she's afraid for her safety. They know where I work out. Yet, if you've seen this video, she did not seem at all bothered. She was brazen, she was bold, she was a piece of shit, frankly. And people are giving $10,000, $2,500, 2025, 2006, and then it goes down incrementally to like $1,000. And the most recent ones are people who like can't even afford to give, and they're like, I'm just gonna give you $5 to show support. And this fucking, what the fuck? What the fuck? Sincerely. So I saw this comment on one of these videos that shows like the full-length video, and it's fucking horrendous, saying go and report her campaign on Give, Send, Go. So I went and I looked at the terms of use on Give, Send, Go, and I fear they will not be doing anything about this. When they list the campaigns they don't allow, this is how obsessed they are. You tell me if you think that they're going to do anything about this campaign. Number 2 on their list is you can't fund abortions. And number 3 on their list is you can't promote or fund gender reassignment surgeries for minors. What do you think? You think they're gonna take this one down? And frankly, if you're on this page, you should probably be ashamed that these things are all aligned with each other. This lady calling a 5-year-old the N-word is something that you people support. You should probably feel ashamed, but you won't because you have no shame. Thanks.
Him a nigger, the child?
What the fuck you talking
Did you
about?
call the child the nigger word?
None of your fucking business.
It is my own business. You call him a nigger? Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again?
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger.
Alright, that's what you say.
You don't go digging through people's shit, you dumb fuck.
Nobody dig into your shit.
A little fucking kid just did, you dumbass.
That little kid, you call him a nigger?
Yeah.
The little child?
What if he acts like one, he's gonna...
Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child, 5-year-old, a nigger, the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act
That's
like.
what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know, that's a hate speech. And you can be recorded for that.
I don't give a shit.
Huh.
Fuck off.
Okay, we'll see about that, what the internet has to say about you.
Serious question. Do white people have anything better to do than to just with anyone that isn't white?
A racist calls a black boy with autism the N-word several times. And you guys raised $250,000 for her? I am beyond disturbed. I am beyond, I can't even fathom. Did you see the comments? White people should not be forced to live among monkeys. Black fragility is getting pretty tiring. Sometimes to be accurate, you have to use unpleasant speech. White advocacy. I want to say that I'm shocked. But I'm not shocked. I'm angry. I'm angry because are you kidding me? Disregard everything that little black boy and the people around him had to deal with. But let's protect this white woman. Let's protect the racists. Absolutely ridiculous. Can't even.
So here's what happened. Shiloh Hendricks accused a 5-year-old black boy, who, by the way, is nonverbal and autistic, of trying to steal from her baby. That accusation alone was racist and disgusting. But she didn't stop there. She called him the N-word, loud, proud, and when a man tried to check her, she doubled down and used it again. Now let's be clear. That was a hate crime. That was verbal abuse. That was trauma inflicted on a black child just trying to exist in this world. But instead of being held responsible, Shiloh Hendricks turned herself into the victim. She hopped on GoFundMe and started claiming that she was being threatened. And what did the people do? They opened their wallets. They poured in support. Her campaign raised over $500,000, all because she publicly degraded a black autistic child. Let that sink in. A milk-colored woman used a racial slur on a black child, and America gave her a raise. We keep seeing this pattern. Someone gets exposed for racism, and instead of consequences, they get cash. They become heroes to white supremacists. They get book deals, TV interviews, podcast appearances, and now, GoFundMe windfalls. It's not just disturbing, it's a warning. This system doesn't just tolerate racism. It funds it. It rewards it. It tells people that if you attack black folks, especially the most vulnerable ones, you can make a living off the backlash. What kind of message does that send to our kids? That their pain has a price tag? That their humanity is optional if someone else can profit off their dehumanization? This isn't just about Shiloh. This is about a country that turns racism into revenue.
Hey, so I don't want to ever be told that this country isn't racist ever again in my entire life. Like, ever. And when I bring up racism, I don't want to be told that I'm over-exaggerating. This white lady called a little black child the N-word multiple times, and people sent her $500,000. She called a child a racial slur, and people sent her $500,000. And there's actually people trying to justify this by saying, oh, well, the person who was recording her was an illegal immigrant, and she was being harassed by an illegal immigrant, trying to smear the person who's recording her calling a child a racial slur, trying to make the person who is recording her look like a bad person while he's actively doing something good. That's how delusional these people are. I don't want to ever be told ever again in my life that this country is not racist. Thank you.
Hello and happy Sunday. So, initially I wasn't going to weigh in on this fucking Shiloh Hendricks twat Nazi KKK bitch that called a 5-year-old autistic boy the N-word. But if she hadn't set up that Give, Send, Go, which, by the way, is an alleged Christian website, but it's more Christian nationalism and racist KKK website that she has her fund me on, and she's got like over $300,000. Anyway. So let's get back to what happened, which most of you probably know. And I've looked at the original video several. This woman, I mean, I don't like children, but Jesus Christ, this bitch. So apparently she said, well, he was raped and he ran in my diaper bag and tried to steal my sunset. Oh, so kids never, just out of general curiosity, like go into people's shit every day. But apparently it was just a malicious deed on behalf of this 5-year-old to torment her. So of course she had to tell him to fuck off and call him the N-word repeatedly, even after she was called on it. Double down, triple down, double down, triple down. She's a bitch. And again, 5-year-old autistic children. I mean, child. Who the fuck? Wait, how do you ascribe such horrible motives? He was trying to steal my son's shit. No. But the fact, and again, there were many pictures of her. Either she's married to or has dated a black man. So this whole N-word thing, is he aware of that? That she does it all the time? Is he okay with that? I don't think so. But to have the fucking audacity to pretend she's a victim and she needs all this money to relocate for my safety. What, 5-year-old children are after you now? Stupid twat. Anyway, and then what makes it worse is all these other, her fellow KKK members and Nazis. Yes, this is a white country. We need to take back. All the brown and black people need to go, go, go. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, this isn't a fucking white country, you assholes. We didn't discover it because there were thousands of people already living here that have lived here for thousands of years. But we discovered it because we're white. No. The ones we didn't kill through disease, or just lying to get them out of an area and then making a treaty and breaking the treaty. Otherwise, they just went in and murdered them. So it's not a white country. We killed people that weren't the same color as us, the white people, and then we pretended it was a white country. It's not a fucking white country. It never has been. Is it a racist hellscape country? Oh, yes. It has never ended. And the thing that pissed me off is just like now they're trying to undo everything FDR did, LBJ did, that helped, the Great Society, the New Deal that helped, poorer people that might need some fucking help. No. They're undoing all of that, just like they're undoing, we don't need, racism is the past. We don't need this Voting Rights Act. We don't need the blah, blah, blah. And every time we go in and prove, we still are a racist fucking country. Every time. Well, it's over. And then we immediately do the racist fucking thing over again. So when I hear these white people, it's a white country. Get these people out. Fuck you, motherfucker. You're the one that needs to leave. We don't need people with fucking bad attitudes that don't belong here. And it's not your fucking country, you twat. Just because you're stupid, privileged little KKK Nazi eugenic bubble you live in. Who are these fucking people? Why do you exist? God, if it wasn't for you, we might not have an orange fucktard and a space Nazi in charge of our fucking country. God, I hate you. Quit making me so ashamed to be a white person. I literally feel like I should apologize to everyone I fucking meet. I literally was on the subway yesterday, and I was talking to this guy and his adorable kid, and I said, are you from here? And he goes, no, we're from Canada, but I'm originally from Trinidad. And I just looked and I said, I am so sorry about Donald Trump. I didn't vote for him, but I am so sorry. And he goes, a lot of people have apologized. We have to apologize to people because we're such a suck-ass racist country, and then this bitch Shiloh and her KKK friends just come out and reprove it all over again. These black and brown people have to get about our white country. Assholes.
Let's call this what it is. Rewarding racism with money. Shiloh Hendricks said the quiet part out loud, and she got paid for it. That $500,000 is blood money. It's not just an insult to the black community. It's a threat, a message that our pain is profitable. Platforms like GoFundMe need to be held accountable too. How are they allowing people to cash in on racism and hate? Where's the line? If you're tired of this, drop a comment, speak on it, share this video, because silence is not an option. We have to protect our children, especially our black and neurodivergent babies, from this kind of hate. And once again, shout out to @AnnKaren0 for shining a light on this. If you haven't already, go follow her and support the creators doing the real work. Until next time, stay safe, stay loud, and don't let anyone profit off your pain.